in my opinion, it is the best light tank at tier 9 premium. So what is going on, guys? Here is Angry Grandpa, welcome back. So this is a light tank. It's been developed in the late 20s, 2000, service in 2015, circa 100 pieces being built, so that's nice, by China. So important stats about him: stealthy. This vehicle does not lose any camouflage when moving at any speed, which is handy primarily for scouting. Adjustable suspension. This vehicle features a hydraulic suspension that allows you to manually change its ground clearance. Hydraulic suspension, which means to go up and down and so on. So it has a damage of 500, a penetration of 750, damage per minute, it's AK, and it's legit AK if you manage to penetrate its shot and get a high round. Reloading speed is 3.6 and it's legit 3.6 seconds. You can use equipment or retrofits for reloading faster, but I highly encourage you to it's pointless basically. The only thing I think in my mind it is the one with the control unit of the ATGM, to have a better control unit, and probably I don't know, accuracy and aiming time to get it faster, much faster. If you want to get some other stuff, you can get survivability kit v2, or I don't know, small things, because this tank doesn't need so much. In my opinion, it is the best light tank at tier 9 premium, non-premium, or let's say we put it with another tier 9 tank light, you know, but this one is the best one as a premium as it is. ATGM is awesome. It gives you 950 penetration and a bonus if it's not non-penetrated, 115, and hit ammo, which I really highly enjoy on this tank because it seems like it reacts very fast, and since the tank reloads fast, it provides you much more damage than APS and ATGM. And obviously machine gun if you want to destroy some stuff, or some infantry when you play spec ops. I don't use any retrofits, and when it comes to gameplay, this tank, it is fairly mobile. Even when it stands and you want to turn left, right, you know, fast, go forward, this tank is really maneuverable. Reloads very fast, has really good gun depression, gun elevation, good armor. I got some ricochets and no penetration values in the chicks from a T14 Armata and some Challenger, which I was shocked, because those type of shots could have get me into a blow up, or I don't know, high damage, you know, took some high damage, and thankfully no pen. Yeah, it's a good spotter. It spots very fast. If you want to improve the spotting and view range, you can add retrofits if you want to use that. When it comes to the view range, it is 455. Mobility wise, hits 85 maximum speed. The defense, it's 2600 hit points. You know, the hull and so on, it is 250, so it goes up and down against some shells. It's a composite armor, as you may see. It's plates, upper plates, all that good stuff that keeps the tank alive, and it's important for this guy when you play with him, with this tank. And let's go ahead and give it a paint, because this game makes 5 years and it's important, and all of us got good stuff, like for instance a cool camo. Check this out, looks awesome, and it's well deserved for this tank. And let's go ahead and put some decals. Victor, so I'm gonna put this because it looks fine and it doesn't matter. Apply, We're gonna go for a test drive, and I'm gonna speak about the in-game and how to play with this tank, because it's some people complain about it. It may look powerful, but it isn't. Like in some situations, when you get some bounces, when you make like a slight turn, you get easily penetrated. So obviously the armor, it is there, but it isn't helpful each time, because in the game you have big guns. When you play against tier 9 and 10s, especially 10s, those guns can do a lot of damage, man. Like, come on, you get 700, 800, 900 penetration and more. So as you may see, the tank, it's very good in view range, keeps them, all of them, spotted. It has hydraulic suspension, so check this out. I'm gonna lean my tank forward, and you can see this, something like the K21 or some other medium or mobile tank, or MBT tank, sorry. Sideways, it leaves a bit, it lets a bit, you know, the tank to turn slightly, not so much, but slightly. Mobility wise, is very maneuverable. You don't need to push a lot of the keyboard, so the tank can move. Accuracy while firing on the move, it's very good. I've tried before playing. As I said, it's very fast and maneuverable, reloads very fast, as you may see. You can kill a tank very fast. The only downside of this tank, it is that it doesn't have enough ammo. So if you died once, you get back and you already used the Q, which is get your ammo back. In the game here is not available, but in the game, the battle, you might end up losing. So be wise and try not to get all the, well, it's a bit of a funny thing, but don't try to get all the kills or the damage. I don't know how to put it out. One of them, you have to leave it behind, because this tank, when it loses the ammo, you can use the, you know, that kit, that Q tab, to get back with your ammo, so you can kill more. But the moment, let's say, you're out of it, you, even if you're fully HP, as I ended in some matches, if some of my teammates died, I would have been constrained to sacrifice and let the bot to kill me, and then to get back in fighting. So with this tank, you have to be very wise. You have to use the tank's ability, vision, vision range, and the gun. Do not aim and do not shoot like you know, it's nothing and you can penetrate everything. So I'm gonna go in the corner of the map where I can play and spot some tanks and try to get some ambush. So as you see right now, the eye is not fully, but I can see that tank because of the, if you see on the tank, you have two viewports, something like this, where you can see tanks even though they cannot see you. So check this out. I'm gonna peek out a bit and shoot that guy, but my camo doesn't drops a lot. You see, it's nearly 15 or 17, nearly, but it reloads fast. So the tank is very, very stealthy. Like, you have to use the tank's ability. Don't try to go forward and okay, here is the ZTQ, I'm gonna kill all of you, because the moment you shoot one, you are spotted, you're dead, man. Like, you are dead. So try to use tank's ability, you know. Don't try to do so much you know, Rambo style or something like this. Use the tank suspension, and the suspension has to be up, not down, because if you put the suspension down, that gun elevation, it isn't like the best one. So if it's a bit higher, you can sit much more back, if you understand me, and the enemy will see just the upper plates of the turret, which cannot be penetrated by ATGMs and AP rounds. Probably just to chop it, but you're not gonna die. So now I'm behind a bush, a very thin bush, and if you look on the map, I have enemies like in my area, but because this one is behind a bush again, I cannot see him, but I can see this one. So you have to use the tank basically as a camper. In some other games they call it be a sniper, a camper. It's the best thing to do with this tank. Patience, focus fire, one target, don't leave it to stay alive, you know, don't leave it alive, and kill it. Let's say if you move like this and you get spotted, you know, you can press the G smoke, which the smoke it is frontally, and I was a bit shocked because why not, it isn't fully like a circle. It's why it was expensive. I don't know why China made this mistake, because I would have put like a circular smoke around you, you know. This tank spots me from the left side. So the ATGMs are very fine. You can shoot on the move. Even you can put some abilities of your crew members of the tank. ATGM control much better. But it's not that sort of ATGM that can help you quite a lot. So let's say you're here, you point your gun up a bit. See, doesn't go. But if you probably go a bit down, you have a slight deviation. So like a 20 degrees, 15 degrees, you know, when you can hit the target, you know. So it's probably better to just fully aim at the target and don't try to do some cheeky shots as you can do with other tanks, where the ATGM is much more easier to be controlled. The damage, as you may see, it isn't the best one, but if you're lucky, like in this shot, you can blow up a Challenger, which Challenger is known to be blown up very fast. And the damage output, it is like up and down, not stable. It has all the characteristics of a light tank. As I said, the only downside, it is the ammo. It reloads fast, and you're gonna end up without ammo if you're playing alone or some special operation and so on. As for armor, doesn't need a lot of ammo. Like, this is a light tank, it's not made to be aggressive. That's why some players, like they've got, as I read today or yesterday in the chat, man, this tank sucks, this tank is not great, I'm gonna sell all my whatever. Dude, don't do that, because this tank probably in the future, in 1 year, is gonna be a freaking expensive tank to purchase. I'm estimating around 100 euros the tank to be at tier 9, or I don't know, it cannot be achieved or obtained through crates and so on so easily. So in my opinion, it's a great tank. Go ahead guys and grind if you must, and if you haven't done the parts, you're stuck like at 90%, doesn't matter. Armored Warfare will come up with a plan so you guys can get this tank outside, because this tank is for free. It's for all of you that joins and plays this game and keeps it alive. Since you play this game and you don't invest money, if you're a free player and you want to have a premium tank that you can play with, make money, make experience, have fun, it's totally worth it to do it, you know. So have patience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time in the live stream or another video. Peace out.